Eagle-eyed viewers of this YouTube channel might notice that I used to be fat. I mean, I'm still fat, but I used to be fat too. But as YouTube's resident fatterton, I thought I would create a brand new series that I like to call Fat Watch, because we're going to watch fat people. It's a dumb name, that's what I'm calling it though. First off, did you know that obesity rates have skyrocketed here in the US but worldwide due to the pandemic? Because of stress and job loss and sedentary lifestyles and working from home, all of that has added a bunch of people to the Fat Guy Club. And as the club's representative, allow me to welcome you to the Can't See My Feet generation. Don't forget to sign up for our welcome package, which includes diabetic socks and a bidet that'll help you clean your ass. Now, as a newly obese person, statistically speaking, you're likely to be American. I mean, obesity is a problem all over the world, but here in the United States, it's especially bad, and that's mostly because the American diet is absolute garbage. I mean, if you're anything like the average American like me, you probably started your day off with a bowl of ultra-processed cereal, stopped at lunch to get a cheeseburger from a restaurant, and later tonight you're going to stop by Taco Bell to get something to flush all of this garbage out of your system when you sit on the toilet at midnight. And a lot of people don't really have a choice but to eat fast food garbage at every meal. But if you're lucky enough to be able to stand up and walk your fat ass into a Walmart or grocery store that has groceries, you're not going to find very many better food options there either. If you're doing well in this economy, not only are you one of the luckiest people in the world, but then on top of that, you can afford actual food, but most people end up buying the cheapest possible food to feed their family, and this food tends to be the most ultra-processed garbage. Like if you're lucky enough to shop on the outside of a store and buy everything along the meat wall and everything along the produce section, congratulations, you're winning the lottery. But most families end up shopping in the center of a store, getting all of the ultra-processed canned and boxed shit. And unfortunately for a lot of people, once you've started down that particular diet path, it's really hard to break away because our stupid monkey brains are wired to like sugar and fat and salt, and that's where you get all of that good tasting stuff. I once had a nutritionist tell me that if I were ever truly hungry, a dry, terrible piece of lean chicken would look delicious to me. By that standard, I've never been hungry, okay? But I'm hungry for potato chips right now. And I just ate a bag of potato chips. And not only does too much sugar lead to cardiovascular disease, but sugar actually affects your mind like cocaine, like a drug. It is a really hard habit to kick once you've gone down that. And early studies are even showing it messes up your entire microbiome, which could even affect your metabolism. And what's so heartbreaking about that is that our food manufacturers know this. The people who make the sodas that you drink and the chips that you eat knew ahead of time when they put all of that stuff in their product that you would become addicted to it, and they were right. And if you ever threw a shit fit in the back of your car begging your mother to stop by McDonald's for a Happy Meal on the way home, you might be aware that these companies were targeting you even when you were a child. They were trying to create that addiction on their food and on their sugar as early as humanly possible to create a lifelong consumer. Your mother might have been trying to tell you that she's going to save your life because they had cheeseburgers at home, goddammit. Now the good news is if you are caught in that cycle and you're trying to break the cycle, there's plenty of snake oil salesmen out there who will take your money in exchange for empty promises. You could always make the same mistake I did, which is start drinking diet soda, which admittedly has less calories in it, but also has addictive qualities just like the real stuff. So once you start drinking it, you'll never stop. But studies continue to show that artificial sweeteners do affect your weight, your heart, your gut, your bones, and even your brain. It's just not a good option above something like, I don't know, water. But provided you're drinking that water out of plastic bottles, hey, the plastic itself might be contributing to your obesity. So that's nice. And of course, it just makes sense that calories in versus calories out is the right way to go. But a lot of factors factor into that. Should you focus on calories, or should you focus on macros? Should you be taking a prebiotic or a probiotic or a postbiotic? Should you only eat one large meal or 19 small meals throughout the day? Should you only eat twice a week or twice an hour? Should you only eat a piece of fruit every Thursday at noon? No one fucking knows. That's the reality of it. No one really knows what the best method is, and the experts are stumped. But of course, if you, like me, have trouble controlling what you eat, don't forget you can always exercise away the fat, right? No. It's absolutely true that you can't out-exercise a bad diet. If you're taking in more calories than you burn, it's statistically speaking impossible for you to shed weight that way. But that's not an excuse to not get your fat ass off the couch for 20, 30 minutes a day at the bare minimum, because it's shown to help you no matter what size you currently are. But the reality of it is, even the heaviest man cannot do enough exercise to really burn off more than a few bags of chips, and you know you're eating those chips, and you know both of us are too fat to be able to get a good workout anyway, so diet's the only way. Now, it's not all bad news. I mean, America is at work with this problem, and they've got a few ideas that might make things a little bit better for all of us, provided, our corporate overlords decide to play along. First off, they recommend treating food as medicine, and I mean, this is a concept as old as medicine itself, so that one kind of makes sense. Stop eating for pleasures, you fat fucking cow, and eat for nutrition instead. Focus on the quality of the calories and not just the quantity. I mean, there's a lot of, quote, diet foods that provide no nutrition, so you should definitely be looking for the nutrition along with the calories to make sure your body feels full and nourished and healthy. America wants to expand access to dietary and lifestyle counseling so that people who don't know what to do know how to do it, and more importantly, the people who are addicted to bad food and are in a bad food cycle have a better chance of breaking those cycles. They also want to support food entrepreneurs, and you can do that by shopping locally, going to your local's farmer market until, of course, Nestle has that shut down. Increase the number of new farmers growing healthy foods. Wait, hold on a second. I've just been handed this news. Monsanto has punched Joe Biden in the dick for even considering this. They want to make school meals free for all students, but I don't know, the last time I checked, school meals didn't look much better than prison food. So I don't know if that's going to help. And then finally, establishing a federal food czar so that, the big corporations know exactly who to bribe instead of just all this guesswork they've been doing in the past. Now, all joking aside, I'm here to say that I do believe there's hope for me and you and the rest of Americans. The plan is not easy, and it's definitely not simple, but we can do it. It is going to involve diet and exercise and therapy and self-control and practice. Tons and tons of practice. I'm on my 48th year of practice, and I've gotten slightly better. Hopefully by the time I'm dead, I can only eat 3 meals a day. So fingers crossed. But for the smarter ones of you, the stronger ones of you, the less broken ones of you, if you start today, you'll see that progress in a year, maybe 2, and you can be really proud of yourself. Count your calories, focus on your macros, get into therapy, talk to your doctor, talk to your nutritionist, and break the cycle. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fun. Stop eating for pleasure, start eating for nutrition. I know what to do, and you know what to do too. It's the how to do it that's the problem. And that always comes with practice. And I know you'll get there. Now, if you've enjoyed this episode, know that I would love to talk more about fatty fat issues in the future. And if you would like to see me do that, drop a like on this video to let the algorithm know you enjoyed it. Hit subscribe on the channel, follow me, and make sure you turn on notifications so you can see the next fatty fat watch that I upload in like a month or so. Because I'm really fat and lazy. And I'm going to go get a cheesecake. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I will speak with you again soon. Leave a comment and let me know if you too have grown out your beard to hide your double chin. It looks really good, doesn't it?